How's everybody doing today? Oh, yeah. That shiny object syndrome's getting in the way. This is Mark, along with my wife Sherry, my grandson John, and my granddaughter Abby. We make up the Product Review Geeks. Here, as you can see, here's my website, product reviews you can trust. Today, I want to talk a little bit about, I've been talking about this lately in my last couple of videos, about shiny object syndrome. And most entrepreneurs today, they face some kind of a shiny object syndrome crisis. There's too many things coming at them at one time. I was doing a little research, and what I found was a lot of this stuff is by design. The establishment, you see, they want to feed us unhealthy food so that we can't focus on things properly. Because if you see some of the foods on the markets today, you'll know why. The food companies, they do this for a reason, because they want to sell more food. They put a lot of sugar in them. They make them so that you crave them. So then when you're craving the food, then they'll hit you with these ads. See, that they work with the advertising companies, so that whatever you type in on the internet, they've got the product for you, and then they taunt you with the marketing for it. So it's all really by design. And then the foods that they give you is unhealthy, so it makes you overweight and you got high blood pressure and like that. So then they bring the pharmaceutical companies in, and they sell you quick fixes on your health, and then you get hooked on the pharmaceutical products. So then they just keep you healthy, and they keep you, they keep you in the dark, really, and they keep you it's just out of your reach, whatever you're trying to reach for, that success in your life is it's out of reach. Because they keep talking, it's like the donkey with the stick with a carrot tied in front of it. It keeps chasing that carrot, but it can't quite get it. Well, that's exactly what's happening to a lot of entrepreneurs today. People that, they want to make money online, and they think, oh, this next one's a holy grail. This next one's a holy grail. Here's a blog post that I wrote about how to stay focused and win. I'll just read a little bit off of here. We've all been there. You're working on a project and bang. Or you're searching for something online, say you need something for your next project and like that, and you type something in, and the next thing you know, it follows you around throughout the whole internet. No matter where you go, you get that same, retargeting, they call it. You get that same ad or different ads of the same thing. They taunt you and they want you to buy this stuff. It's just like a quick fix, the guru that says, buy my course or my product, it's going to make you rich. So you buy it, and they give you just enough information so that you want more, and then they keep selling you more and more and more and more and more. It's just like the food companies. They keep selling you food, and then you crave it because you want more and more, because they got all these additives and sugars and artificial flavors and artificial colors in them. They make it addictive because you keep wanting more and more. And sugar, did you know that sugar is one of the most highly addictive substances there is? You want more and more and more, just like when you're going out on Halloween, you get all this candy, well, you eat it and you keep eating it, and eventually, your stomach hurts and you get sick because you eat too much, because they put a lot of sugar in it, and you keep craving it and craving it and craving it. This is the sure sign of, why there's so much ADD, ADHD. There's so many diseases like cancer, autism, all this stuff. A lot of it comes from the foods we eat and the medicines that they feed us to make us better. It's just masking the problem is all it's doing. Like if you break your leg, instead of putting a cast on it, they give you a nice bandage to wrap around. That ain't going to fix it. You got to have a cast. You got to reset it and have a cast. You can't just mask the problem. And for years I fought this too, but I got to a point to where I just said, I can't do this no more. I've got to find something because, I'm getting older and I can't do the physical work like I used to do roofing and siding and, I worked on cars and I've done a lot of things like that. A lot of physical work. But, when you get older, you can't do that stuff and you got to find something. Or even if you're not old, even if you're young and you want to find something, that you love to do without, killing yourself to do it or working for somebody else your whole life. Because working for somebody else, you're just going to make them rich. You're not going to make yourself rich. So I wrote this little blog post. I'll leave a link below the video, and you can check out the blog post. It goes through, some of the steps here, 7 steps, and I also got a link to what I use now that helps me keep focus. I just focus on one thing right now. I focus on helping people. Trying to overcome all the shiny object syndrome like that. I use one program, my one main program that I use, and it kind of keeps me focused. And of course, I do a lot of reading. When you're an entrepreneur, never stop learning. Always read. Good news is coming. Always read. Because the more you learn, people can't take that away from you. So the more you learn, the smarter you're going to be, and the more that you'll know that people can't take this away from you. So this is Mark from the Product Review Geeks. I want to say thank you for tuning into this video. And click the link below this article here on how to stay focused and how to win, how to manage shiny object syndrome, because it's a real thing. And it's by design. They make this like that. So if you want to try to break that cycle, I got my phone number and everything down at the bottom here too. You can give me a call or a text. If you don't want to call, text me, just throw me a text. And I'll see how I can help you because, it's a real problem and we need to fix this. There's too many people that are struggling that could be very successful, but the way things are designed is they set you up for failure is what they do. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in our next video. Till then, have a great day. This is Mark from the Product Review Geeks. I'm signing off to this video. Now, don't forget to check out the link at the bottom of the article.